Hello everyone, this is Johnny. Welcome to my YouTube NetSec channel. In today's video, I'm starting a new series about checkpoint firewalls. I was having lots of experience with checkpoint and starting a new project with my checkpoint deployment. This video is going to show you the basic setup for a checkpoint managed server, checkpoint gateway, checkpoint clustering, and enable braiding. Of course, you're gonna download in installation ISO file and then put into your virtual environment as I did, and you will get the evaluation license for 30 days. You can apply it online. All those kind of stuff you will get it from this series of video, and you will become very familiar with checkpoint interface and the features. Let's start it. Of course, first you need to have a checkpoint account. As you can see here, I already registered account using a NetSec. You can do same, just go to checkpoint user center and then register account. Once you register account, you can go to try our product. There's product evaluation. From there, you can apply evaluations. Usually I do all-in-one evaluation, and you will get a bunch of options what you want to evaluation, the management server IP, etc, etc. After you get approval, then you will have 30 days. You can have a different gateway braids, and also you will get the gateway key and the user center account, the license for 30 days to play. That's usually more than enough. Next step, after you apply the evaluation product for the licensing, and you need to go to user center to download ISO file. For downloading ISO file, usually you go to support and the services. There's a support center. So here is you can search support center. You can have R80.40 Gaia Flash install. That's what I chose before. But for you can go to support center and start in the visit, upgrade the visit here. Then choose the package you need. Here is my option, usually new installation first. And then go to the software product line. You can either go to gateway and management server. They're using same ISO file. You can using one ISO to install both. Then you can choose open server, because you're gonna install on not hardware based appliance. You're gonna install on the virtual machines like VMware Workstation, ESXi, Hyper-V. It's open server module. Also operating system will be Gaia, and then version you choose latest one. If you want to go to previous one, you can choose from here as well. Next, after that, you will get this R80.40 Gaia Flash install link. Open it. They will bring you to a downloading page. You can copy this page, copy this link address, and put into your downloading program. Like I'm using free download manager. You can add it and then download from there. So for me, I just downloaded it. It took me like 70 minutes to get it download, finish it. It's a 4.2 gigabytes file. Not huge, but still not small. It's gonna take a while. Using a free download manager, like multi-thread downloading program, can help you to expedite the process. After you download this, the next step, we're gonna do the installation. This is our checkpoint R80.40 lab. We're gonna have two firewalls, checkpoint 1, checkpoint firewall 1, and checkpoint firewall 2. And for each firewall, they will have 3 interfaces: external interface, internal interface, and also cluster interface. So we're gonna assign IP for external as 192.168.2.18. Cluster interface will be 1.1.1.1, and internal interface will be 10.94.200.18. Similar like checkpoint firewall 2. and we were gonna build our management server to manage those two firewalls as a cluster, and we're gonna have a management client, a Windows 7 64-bit client machine, install smart dashboard, and then we're gonna connect into management server to do the policy changes, push the policy, those kind of management tasks. We have router, our gateway, go to internet 192.168.2.1. The first thing we're gonna do is always we're gonna start with management server first. Then we're gonna install management client. After that, after we can confirm management server fully up and running, then we're gonna build in the firewalls 1 and the firewall 2. And then we're gonna test the different breeds, different features based on our scenarios. Okay, let's start it with management server. For this lab, I'm gonna use Hyper-V to build our lab environment. We're gonna start to create a server, virtual machine. Next, let's do checkpoint firewall 1. Now my checkpoint management server. Gonna choose it into our D drive. Gonna in Hyper-V, gonna create a folder called checkpoint management. Next, using 4 gig. For now, it's our internal network, so we're gonna use an internal switch. I already created 3 switches, external switches, internal, and the private switch for the cluster interface. So for this one, we're gonna use an internal switch. 60 gigabytes for the hard drive should be enough for our lab. We're gonna use our downloaded checkpoint R80.40 image as a boot device. So I'm now creating a virtual machine right now. Let's edit settings. I wanna give the machine at least 2 CPU, maybe 4 CPU. After that, I think it should be okay. Let's start it. Okay, install Gaia on this system. Gaia is a checkpoint operating system. It's loading drivers, so it's gonna take a while. It is inspecting hardware configuration. So the process will install checkpoint Gaia R80.40 operating system and associated applications. Yes, that's US. So it's automatically gonna do partitions for you. So logs, it should be enough. I don't need to change anything here. So default settings should be enough. Admin password. Okay, So management interface, based on our configurations, our management interface is gateway will be 20. We can take a look at our diagram again. Stop 40, and the LAN gateway will be our cluster interface IP 20. That's a virtual IP. Then start installation. While we are waiting, we can take a look at this document. It is open server hardware requirement, which listed the minimum requirement for secure gateway VSX, security management server. So at this moment, we are installing security management server. It requires at least 2 CPUs and 8 GB RAM. So we assigned 4 GB RAM. We could give it a try to see. It's asking at least, looks like we need 110 GB, but we gave 60, should be okay. This is maximum support physical memory. We will see how it goes. So we are not meeting the minimum requirement on hard drive, disk space, and also on memory for the management server. I'm thinking it should be okay. But let's take a look. Installation is completed, and we're gonna reboot the machine. After that, we're gonna run the first time configuration wizard to configure our management server. We need to reboot it and then launch a browser from another machine to browse to this HTTPS 10.94.240, this URL. The management server is starting. At the same time, we can go to our second machine, which is our client, Windows client. We're going to connect to it. Use our Google Chrome to visit our server 10.94.240. We can process to the website. That's normal. So we're gonna put the username and the password we entered during the installation. So this is checkpoint first time visit. It has to be used in this way to configure it. Next, we're gonna continue with R80.40 configuration, and also we can do the installation from cloud or from USB, and also we can recover it from existing snapshot if you need to do disaster recovery. And here is a management server management connection IP configuration Ethernet 0. We use in configure the settings there, and we are not turning on IPv6. And we need to give a name, so we go management. Primary DNS, we do this first, and if we need to change it, we change it later. We don't have proxy in our environment yet. Here is default settings for time zone. And we're not doing the multi-domain servers, we are just doing management right now. So we choose first one, either management or either gateway. So it can be all in one, but we are doing the distribution installation, so gateway gonna be separated from the management. And also, of course, we can have redundancy or security management. You can install a second device or the first one. Also, you can separate your log server. Here is primary. This is an automatically downloaded RAID contract. Those things. Now we can leave it default. Next, we're gonna use in the Gaia administrator admin to manage our clusters, firewalls. So you can limit it to which IP can access management server for your GUI client. We are using our Windows 7 10.94.200.41 to access to it. You can limit it to only this machine, or you can do any IP address. Doesn't matter. So we're gonna do any IP address anyways. It makes our life easier. Okay, I don't want to send anything to the checkpoint, so yep, finish it. Yes, continue. It probably take another 20 to 30 minutes to get it done. Okay, the time probably 10 minutes, and it's get to finish it. We can see the web green right now, and then we can use manage a software upgrade using Smart Console. So we're gonna do that in next video. So we already finished installation for our management server 10.94.200.40. We finished our first time configuration wizard. The next step we're gonna do is download the Smart Console and install it on this machine. That will be our next video. Thank you for watching.